Yo soy el profesor Javier. Yo soy Cíclope.
Yo soy Wolverine.
Yo soy Magneto.
Yo soy Tormenta.
Nosotros somos los Xmen.
What the hell did I just watch?
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect before you play bad button check. Button check.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful week, a full week of checking these damn buttons. It is Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Ladies and gents, we definitely got them hot topics. Links are down below. Chapters are down below if you want to skip around and whatnot. Before we get into it, I want to give a special shout out to my boy, my son. He turned 17 a few days ago. Look at the young man. I cannot believe I have a 17-year-old son. If I ever felt old, ladies and gentlemen, it is now. But you know what? I'm lucky and I'm blessed to have a son that's healthy and alive. So thank God. Anyway, love you, Chris. Love you, son. And speaking of fathers and son, I want to give another shout out to the homie Teak Black FGC. Put the profile on the screen right now, but also he posted this, tagged me in it a few days ago as well with his son. Check it out right here. He said, shout out to Ernesto Lopez for the merch. Me and Button Check Boy are fresh and ready for summer. Look at this love, man. Look at the pose, the shirts, the sticks. Oh my God, it reminds me of me and my son when he was that age. I love it, man. I literally, my eyes done teared up when I saw this picture and post, just father and son and wearing the Button Check. I'm black. That's what's up. If to me, is this not the symbol of FGC, the support, the family, the bond? God, I love it. So anyway, to the homie Teak Black at Black Teak, thank you for sending that picture, man, for blessing me and my family. Definitely made my day. And with that being said, we's about to get into it. We got the hot topics, hot clips. We's about to get it on. Let's go.
No! What, is it plus? What? Bro! The fuck just happened?
Speak that language. I can play that game. Son of a bitch!
The Pakistan arc is a new arc in the Tekken 7 world, and this is going to be it. What did I say?
Whoa,
the switch up happens. We have a Negan.
He broke out Lucille. Here we go.
Right now, Arslan, Ash, and Safina going up against Negan and GG's Wise Honey. This is grand finals. Best of 9, first of 5, and that's not including the reset. Let's go.
Now, Arslan Ash, he's playing on another level.
I'm starting to think this Negan may not have been the best choice to go up against Arslan Ash. He said he was prepared. Oh, no! And that will do it. That will seal it. We have a new champion, Ultimate Fighting League champion, Arslan Ash representing Pakistan.
You come here and sign this camera, the final player. And that is it for the first season of the We Play Ultimate Fighting League. We have created history here across the last 3 weeks in Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, and now Tekken 7.
All right, and now to the first set of buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the Tekken community. Very well-known player, or I should say, commentator and whatnot by the name of Rip. We've talked about him a few times, when we had Tekken events and whatnot going on. Put the profile on the screen, of course. Well, apparently he was streaming the other day. Said a word that might sound familiar to y'all. I'm not going to say what it is because I want you to hear with your own ears. You know what I'm saying? You figure it out because there is debate right now. Well, anyway, it got social media fucking flamed up right now. Saw the post right here from, is it Lock On Fat Ass? GN002 and Dubia Jace. So I made this post right here saying, hey, tag some people. Is this some good ass Tekken? Y'all be the judge. Hey, of course, tag somebody else. So apparently really caused a lot of debate because, you know, Rip, he's a well-loved, you know, personality within the FGC for a long time. You know, this dude has been a part of a lot of like major events, not only within the Tekken community, but just FGC all around.
Oh, that was fucking good.
Okay, about 13 seconds in.
What the fuck? Nigger! Don't die! Oh my god! I deserve everybody that round lost. Holy shit, good round.
All right, let's hear it one more time, all right? One more time. 14 seconds right here.
What the fuck? Nigger! Don't die! Oh my god!
Okay, now, as you can imagine, some of you are probably like, yeah, that sounded like what it was. Other people might be saying, maybe not. Maybe it sounded like something else, right? Well, that's the debate right now on social media. I was tagged in this by the homie at Geki _GP, or I'm sorry, CP, if I'm saying that correctly. I'll put his profile on the screen as well. Anyway, shout out, man. Thank you for tagging me in the story. He posted this on top of that saying, if you accidentally say the N-word in any form on stream, 9 times out of 10, it's because you use it to some degree off stream. If I ever say it and don't use it in my regular speech, why would it come out of my mouth unintentionally or as a grunt? Hope Ernesto talks about it. Then people respond to that, going on to the debate saying, well, I think a lot of Mexicans say it depending on where you grew up. My whole family from California says it, of course. No hard R though. Then he responds one more time saying, that sounds extremely problematic. Honestly, it doesn't matter if it's an ER or not. But that's the question. Okay, so we'll unpack that as well. So on one hand, they're making a point already about how some people say it growing up because it depends where you grow up and whatnot. And also it depends, they're saying, if it's a hard R or if it's a ER or an AA, something like that. Then you got the other debate, like I'll post these comments right now, basically people saying he didn't say that. If you really listen, it's a grunt. He's grunting. It's a grunt. It's not actually the N-word. He's grunting. Then you have Rip actually issuing the apology. Like shortly after, he posts this saying, an apology is an order. Slurs are not a part of my vocabulary. And even though I didn't have any intention like that, I still own an apology to anyone I hurt. I'm responsible for what comes out of my mouth, and I'll be more careful with what I say in the future, as it's not just my intentions that matter, but also how the things I say affect others. But in saying that, you still, I mean, people even on his page are still calling it a grunt. They're like, yo, we've seen him do stuff like this before. It really does seem like a weird fucking sound, but we don't think it is the slur. We think it's a sound. But then others saying y'all are looking like some clowns because he issued an apology. So the apology is basically him saying that he fucked up, basically, and you know, he owes people an apology because slurs are not a part of the vocabulary, so he's sorry. And it kind of reminds me, and I don't mean to bring up old wounds or anything like that, but it kind of reminds me of the Maximilian situation. Remember that? It was like, what, 2 or 3 years ago when Max said it on stream, and he was trying to say the word ninja and trying to say the word dagger. Put them together, and the N-word came out, and he issued this apology. I even think he was about to cry on it, right? And so many people, there was a lot of people that were like, yo, this is unacceptable and whatnot, but there was so much others, you know, that had like the love for him, and they were like, no, we really see that this was a mistake. You're owning up to it. We forgive you. As of right now, I mean, it looks like there's definitely an apology. I don't see anything on penalties or anything like that. He was even commenting, I think, on other tournaments that were going on today. And it seems like there are just as many people that are saying that, no, we think he said it and didn't mean to say it, but we think he said it. It seems like there's just as many people, if not more, saying like, no, it's just a grunt. All right, let's be real. I'm just gonna say this and wrap it up on this particular subject. If we're being real, I think social media has a way of being super fake, you know, so let's be real quick. Where I grew up in Modesto, the west side of Modesto, California, right? I'm talking about Asian people, I'm talking about Mexican people, I'm talking about white people, black people as well. Well, we were all kids, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said the N-word. Not everybody, because I did it, and I'm not just saying that because I'm in front of a damn camera right now, but I always thought I always thought it was stupid for me. Like, I'm not better than anybody or anything like that, but I just always thought it didn't feel right for me. Like, I always thought, like, why would I say that? It just sounds dumb. And that's just me, like I said. Anyway, but I had Mexican friends, white friends, Asian friends, and all that. And black friends. We were all together, and now and then people are using the N-word and they get the pass. And that's why you see the cases like, Cyril Blast and everything. She basically said the same thing, right? She was saying that, well, I grew up in New York, and that's how we say it, so I didn't mean in a racist way, but she still said it and still got banned. Because it's two different worlds, and here's what it is for people that don't understand it. Just because you get the pass socially where you grow up, you may get it from your friends, you may get it from your school, from your homies, from your family members. Doesn't mean that you get the universal pass on social media, because whenever social media feels like paying attention to you, like really paying attention to you, and hearing you say it, and you don't happen to be black, this is what's gonna happen. Because there is no universal record-keeping pass, you know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, why are you saying it? Did you get a pass? Oh, let me look at the records and talk to see about the N-word pass. What, you got a code or something? You got like a redemption code? What you got? No, there is no redemption N-word pass. You don't get to say that shit. Just because whoever your friends were that were comfortable, a different set of people that gave you the pass doesn't mean that the rest of the world is gonna give you the pass. Anyway, that's the way I've seen things growing up, you know what I'm saying? My personal experiences. I'm not sure what y'all may have had or may have seen that as well. But in this particular situation, it doesn't seem like people are really debating if he's racist or not. It's more just debating, was it the actual word or was it a grunt? There it is one more again. Thank you guys for all the massive love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, then definitely the next day. See you again. Love you forever. I don't know why I said see you again. But anyway, see y'all soon. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And I'm in a weird situation too, because like my son, my daughter, they're half black, right? So my son says it. My son says it around his friends, and I'm just listening to say no, and they say it playing around and stuff like that, and I'm just like, because I can't say it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, hey, and I tell my son, I was like, yo, maybe you should check yourself because you're only half black, you know what I'm saying? So maybe only say the N-word like 50% of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe only use the N-word till 5 o'clock and then just cut that shit out. Because you're only half, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think you get to use it that much.